Wiki, what? We have our cool little rotating assistant here today, but we are 5 minutes out from Sideshow Live. I was just playing with this before we show you Boba Fett and Leatherface and Unboxed Joker, and I think there's something else that we have on the show today. What is it? Is there something else that we have? Oh, that's right, Thanos. Thanos is here live in studio, and we will be back in 5 minutes to show you all of that stuff. Yeah, that's right. Awesome show. You're watching Sideshow Live. We will be back in 5. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sideshow Live. We have such an awesome show for you guys today. We will be taking a first look at the Boba Fett premium format figure. We will be checking out the Leatherface art print. We will be doing an unboxing of the Joker Dark Knight PF, that premium format. That's what PF stands for. And then, because there's an unboxing, that means we're giving it away. Go to sideshow.com/live contest and enter for your chance to win the Joker from the Dark Knight. That's the Heath Ledger version of the Joker that we will be unboxing. You will win this exact one live today. Well, you won't win it today because if you're not watching this live, you can also enter for a chance to win. Sideshow.com/live contest. But you will be winning the Joker that is on the show today, which is what I meant. Speaking of winning, the winner of the Ash 6-scale figure that we unboxed last week will be announced at the end of the show, so be sure to stick around then. We also have a little bit of a surprise for those of you who are RSVPing to our Facebook events. You may or may not have a hint as to what that surprise could be. So if you guys want to be involved in that, you should probably RSVP to our Facebook event. There's one every week for every live stream, so you can already RSVP to next week's live stream and figure out what secret surprises we might be doing next week. But I just keep rambling because really what you're all here to see is Thanos. Thanos on the Throne Maquette is going to be here in the studio today, live on the show, and we will be taking a look at him right here. So, wow. Whew, that's a lot of stuff, but we're so excited to be showing all of it to you, and I am super excited to be able to be the one to give you all of the pretty things. Anyway, right now we have news. First up, I want to congratulate this week's feature collector, Bob Gersey. Congratulations on having an awesome collection. We super appreciate everything that our feature collectors show us because like the displays are great, the figures are great. Some of these things like I forgot that we made. So it's a pretty amazing thing. If you would like to be our featured collector and be featured on the live show and also in our blog, go to sideshow.com/blog. So, Empire Magazine also released images from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, including an image of Kurt Russell, and it looks so good. He's in some sort of arena. I don't know. I'm pretty excited for that movie. We're like 6 weeks away from it, and it comes out May 5th, and we are very, very, very excited. Also, Star Wars Celebration Orlando is 1 month away, guys. 1 month away, like less than a month away. But Sideshow will be there. We will be displaying all of the things that we love from our Star Wars collection. There will be some new things. There will be some things that you want to see. There will be some things that we've never taken to a celebration before. So they will be new to the people at Celebration. More announcements on what exactly we're bringing on our social media channels. So be sure to check those out. We are going to a quick... Oh, wait. First, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I almost forgot. I would like to introduce Hank, who is in our Facebook chat channels right now. Hank enjoys the color blue, and those are some things that go together, Hank. So everybody say hello to Hank. He is in the Facebook chat channels right now. So now we have a video break for you, and when we come back, we'll be taking a closer look at Boba Fett. So no disintegrations, and we will be right back. Welcome back to Sideshow Live, everyone. Now, this guy has been warned, no disintegrations, but you kind of bring Boba Fett in there at any point and you turn your back and, you know, zap, disintegration. So He's been warned, but I can't guarantee that he's going to listen to us. So I don't really... Do I have to introduce him? This is Boba Fett, guys. He's the most iconic and feared bounty hunter in the galaxy, and this is our new premium format figure that is a love letter to him. This is a very first look at the prototype, and he's still a work in progress, but as you can see, he really is something special. I'm going to rotate him very slowly while the camera moves so you can take a look at everything there is about him. This figure was inspired by his appearance in Return of the Jedi. That's why he has the rugged, like I'm hanging out in Jabba's palace look to him. All that detail, there's weathering, there's tiny touches, and that's why you get premium format figures, because that's kind of the detail that we go for when we do them. So Boba Fett is a cool mix of fabric and sculpted elements. Check out all the details on the leather effect of his pouches right here. And then he also has his braided Wookiee scalps. I'm going to turn it again. Sorry camera. Just so you can get a better look at these. See, right there. His cape is actually lined with little tiny wires, so you can pose it the way that you want it posed. See what I mean? Little tiny wires. And he has a swap out hand with a grenade launcher as an exclusive. I believe it is that hand. Yeah, it is. I can see it over there. Anyway, this is a prototype, so he is not available yet, but if you sign up for our newsletter, you can be the first to be notified when he goes on sale or he previews and is available for pre-order. So we have another quick video break for you, and when we come back, we will have the Leatherface premium art print right here. You're watching Sideshow Live. We will be right back. Welcome back to Sideshow Live. We would like you to meet our Leatherface premium art print. Meet, get it? Because it's Leatherface. And okay, fine. That was a solid joke, you guys. And like, Floating Hands is here right now, and Floating Hands now has become Shaking Head. So there you go. If you look closely into the reflection, you might be able to see Floating Hands, just saying. Anyway, this is the latest in our series of super stylish horror prints by Matt Ryan Tobin. Stylistically, it's the perfect accompaniment to our Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street prints. And I'm sure you'll agree that it can stand alone as also a really awesome horror print all on its own. You can pair this with your Leatherface premium format figure, or you could just have it because it's amazing. This is a 4-color screen print by the guys at VG Kids, and they have all this metallic silver inks to make those blades really pop. This is super limited edition. It's hand numbered and stamped, and there's only 125 pieces available. It will be available both framed and unframed. Both our Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street screen prints sold out really, really quickly. So keep an eye out for your chance to pre-order them on Monday, March 27th at 10 a.m. That's this one will be available for pre-order then. So we have another video break to show you, and up next, we will have an unboxing. That's always awesome. Remember, it's the Dark Knight Joker premium format figure, and we will be right back. You're watching Sideshow Live. You guys, we have the Joker premium format figure. This is from The Dark Knight, and it has amazing box art. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We're putting a smile on that face with this box art. Anyway, you're not here to look at the box, so I will need floating hands to help me get this out. Sorry, mic guy. I hit the mic. I do that sometimes. The show is live. Oops. Floating hands. Oh, there we go. Woo! Again, sorry, mic guy. That was really loud and obnoxious. So when you pull out a premium format, Sideshow S goes on the top. We're just gonna get right into this. Woohoo! All right, base. All right. So for a lot of us, this piece is pretty special because it commemorates Heath Ledger's amazing, brilliant performance of the Joker. I like a lot of different versions of the Joker, including Jack Nicholson and Mark Hamill, but I think we all have to agree Heath Ledger's version was something really, really special, and he won an Oscar for it, so there's that. He goes in the base that way. All right, let's get all these little pieces out. He's holding so many little pieces. What? So there's that. Let's not keep all this foam on there. Remember, if you would like to enter to win this exact Joker, you're going to go to sideshow.com/live contest and enter for your chance to win. Oh my gosh, the details on this piece are so perfect. So we all kind of get sentimental here at Sideshow about a lot of different things, and Heath Ledger's Joker is definitely one of them. Now, there's a couple of tricky things about this Joker, so I'm going to get into a little bit more detail about them. But first, let me clear off all this foam. Okay. Here we go. Oh, look. Weird, creepy, headless Joker. How much creepier would the Joker be if he is headless? So, the Joker head is actually in two pieces. It comes with instructions right there. So be sure to follow these instructions because you're going to want to tuck a little bit of the collar around his head. All right. I think that worked. It says, finesse the shirt collar around the neck. So that is what I'm doing. Ooh. Now remember, you can enter for your chance to win this exact Joker here. And if you're confused about how to put this together, there is a more detailed out of the box video that you can watch on how to put him together. There we go. All right. So let me look at my notes here. So some of the special talking points about him are, his disheveled hair, which the Joker obviously has. He has all this fire, but I'm trying to figure out how to get the fire on the base. Ooh, that one goes that way? No. This is like a puzzle. This is like a fun game. Oh, that one goes there. Yes. 1 out of 3. He has his calling card, his gun, because why would you be the Joker and not have a gun? Oh, yeah, done. All right, so he has his scars, and obviously his scars, we all know how he got his scars. Actually, do we? Because I think he tells a couple of different stories about how he got his scars. Either way, he looks amazing. He has a posable coat, so you can pose him however you want. The cut and sew department did an amazing job on it. So he has fabric elements, sculpted elements. He has a broken and burning Gotham City base as a reference to he wants to watch the world burn. And his exclusive is a swap out detonator. So because we unboxed him, we are giving him away. Sideshow.com/live contest to enter for your chance to win this exact Heath Ledger, the Dark Knight version of the Joker. Oh my gosh, this is so detailed that he even has like socks on. So that's really, really cool. Anyway, now that he's unboxed, I can show you a little bit more of his face sculpt like that. But we have a video for you. And then there's something that I feel like you're waiting to see. Huh, what is that? I forget. Probably isn't that important. Okay, I can't even do it. Thanos is next. So watch this video and we will be back with the Mad Titan himself, Infinity Gauntlet and all. You're watching Sideshow Live. We will be right back. Welcome back. This is Thanos. Guys, I've never been able to crouch behind a maquette before and completely disappear. That is just a little hint at the size and scale of this amazing Thanos on the Throne maquette that we are showing you today. Now, this is not the only time we're going to be showing you him on our live show. He is coming back next week, so I'm not going to reveal too much about him right now. Just give you a nice turn around on him. Oh my God, this piece is amazing. Like, I usually when I'm turning things, I don't have to put pressure on it to make it move, but this guy, I have to actually push him to turn. Otherwise, he will not turn, he will not move. He is so amazing. We've been looking forward to showing you him for such a long time. I'm so impressed with everybody who has worked on this piece. It is the idealized version of Thanos. He has his Infinity Gauntlet. He has everything about him. The sculpt is more the comic version than the movie version. But it also has elements of both versions of Thanos. I'm just gonna keep spinning him so you guys can get a really good look at him. Oh my gosh, he's so good. Just like, look at him. So the reason I don't want to say much right now is because next week we will have Mr. Will Harbottle, who helped sculpt him in studio, answering Q's and A's about what it was like to work on this amazing piece. So be sure to go to our Facebook event and write your questions in the live event for next week's, because we will be pulling questions directly from the fans. So if you have a question about this Thanos piece, feel free to ask it in our Facebook event for next week's live show. That's the March 22nd live show. So, nope, today is March 22nd. The March 29th live show. I'm sorry, I just keep staring at this perfect piece of Sideshow artistry. I am so impressed with everyone involved. I can't even imagine all the work that was put into this. It is beautiful. So yes, Thanos will be in the house for 2 weeks in a row. Next week we'll have the sculptor live answering your questions. So be sure to go to the March 29th live show event, RSVP, and ask your questions for the sculptor. Anyway, I'm gonna stop staring at him for a second, and I'm sorry to have to take him away from you, but we do have one more break for you, and then we will come back. But we're announcing winners when we come back. That's pretty cool, right? The winner of the Ash 6 scale figure from last week. I will be announcing him when we come back. So, you're watching Sideshow Live. Thank you, Mad Titan, for joining us. We bow to you, we worship you, and we will see you next week. You're watching Sideshow Live. We will be back. Come back. We have stuff. And we're back. Are you still glowing from seeing Thanos? I am. Anyway. But I also am really, really excited to give you guys the winner for the Ash 6-scale figure that we unboxed last week. Remember that you not only get Ash, you get a boomstick. A 6-scale boomstick comes with Ash. Anyway, I'm just saying. Congratulations to Anel Mendez from the US. You have won your very own mini Ash to help protect you from things that go bump in the night. Now be careful with that Necronomicon. Just don't read it. Just don't read it. So congratulations to Anel. This is such a great prize. And thank you to all who enter our contest every week during our live stream. Remember, this week you can go to sideshow.com/ it's on the bottom of the screen. I forget. /live contest. There you go. Sometimes it takes me a second. I'm just really excited about Thanos, guys. That's what's happening. My brain just stopped working. It's just going Thanos, 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 Thanos. Anyway, remember, next week, Thanos is going to be back in-house. So this isn't the only time you're going to get to see him. He's going to be back in the studio so you can ask Will Harbottle questions and he can answer them. Be sure to go to our live event on Facebook, RSVP, and ask Will questions about Thanos. So we had an amazing show. So to backtrack, we had Thanos. I just keep talking about him because he was so cool. We unboxed the Joker from the Dark Knight premium format figure. We had a Leatherface art print here, and we showed you the first look at the prototype of our new Boba Fett premium format figure. Wow, that was quite a show. That was super amazing. So remember also, if you're watching this on YouTube, because we do stream on YouTube as well, if you haven't already hit that notification button to know when we go live, you should do that because subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit notifications. It's that easy. So again, thank you guys all for being here. Thank you to Anel for taking home the Ash 6-scale figure. And before we go, I want to give a special shout out to Bree, who is watching. Bree, you rock. You have also won a R2-D2 6-scale figure, so be sure to have your dad email me and claim the prize. We're also throwing in a little bit of a Bree swag bag just for you. So this is what you get if you're one of our fans. You can just never know when you might win. So thank you, Bree, for watching the show every week. And we will see you next week. Same time, same place. Thank you all for watching Sideshow Live. We are done, I guess, or are we? Thank you for watching.
Thanos is one of the darkest characters in the Marvel Universe. A character who can take on the entire Marvel Universe with a grin. There's something really arch-villain about that.
Like a lot of comic book characters, especially big guys, he's got a huge physical presence. What's interesting is most of the time he's depicted sitting, so you get a sense that he's very powerful, but it's not necessarily overt.
He's the Marvel Universe villain to me. He's the Mad Titan. It's cool to have that opportunity where we can kind of take the subject matter and put our own little touch on it. So what we did was we went back to some of the original source material from Jim Starlin or from Ron Lim and find those key aspects to the character and to their costume that make them who they are and try and evolving the design.
It was pretty difficult to pinpoint it at first, to say like, what does this need without going like over the edge or like reinventing the wheel.
We've taken amalgamation of our own and made it our own, and it's kind of all the best qualities that Thanos has.
It was critical that from 10 feet back or 15 feet back, there was no question this was Thanos.
The interesting thing about Thanos is he has a long history. So how do you get the density, the sense of history in that one image?
There were a couple things that we really wanted to get across in the personality of the piece. One was this regal sense, and that's why we went for Throne. But we also wanted him to be really intimidating.
We wanted the piece itself to have a presence, and if you had it next to another PF, it would be formidable.
In sitting him down, he still feels intimidating, still feels like the huge mad titan that he is.
You're almost really getting two characters in one with the statue, because it's, you've got Thanos, which is awesome, but the chair is equally as awesome.
It's got a lot of complexity and a lot of detail.
Not only is this character powerful physically, he's powerful technologically. And so I wanted the throne to represent all of that.
I wanted to push the level of color. So purplish metallic tone that goes back to his skin.
They had to design that entire paint job the same way as we had to design the entire sculpt with all the layers of detail. They had the exact same process to go through.
I think everyone involved found something that they didn't know they had, and I think that's what makes it exceptional.
Seeing this piece come to life has been awesome. It's been inspiring.
I'm hoping true to the classic as we could be, while understanding our ambition to push the piece as well. When you look at the portraits, there's definitely Jim Starlin and Ron Lim written all over them.
It is a team effort. It is a collaboration of many hands that make this all happen.
Everyone involved just put their A game on with this piece, and so it's definitely a testament to what we're able to do and achieve.
I really feel like the risk we took in stepping forward on this project and through the process with a couple of unknowns really to me is paid off.
There is a level of service that we have to give to the fans.
This was not going to be a project where we cut any corners.
All the fans out there know what this guy looks like. They expect a certain quality and look to this character.
When people see this piece, I hope that they'll see Thanos in a new way.
You thought we were gone, but we're not. Hey, remember how we keep saying, hey, you should RSVP to our live event. Hey, you should RSVP to our live event. Well, you know why? Because people like Daniel Cruz from Florida win. Daniel Cruz, thank you for RSVPing to our live event. We just pulled your name from the people who RSVP'd. Can I say that a couple more times? Is it sticking in your head? Because our employee, Jane Urso, will be in contact with you, Daniel Cruz from Florida, to get you a Thanos 6-scale figure from the Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the one that sits in the throne, the Hot Toys figure. Yeah, you won it. And all you had to do was RSVP to our live event. So, guys, if this hasn't sunk in yet, it probably should. Next week, we're going to be giving away a Star Wars item just for the people who RSVP to our Facebook live event. So get over to Facebook, click the events tab, and go to March 29th and RSVP. That's all you got to do. You can ask Will Harbottle questions about Thanos, and you could potentially win a Star Wars prize because we love you. We love you guys so much. Thank you all for watching. We will see you next week. Congratulations, Daniel Cruz from Florida. Jane Urso will be in contact with you. Thank you for watching.